What's up, everybody? About to get started here, running a little bit behind. We're going to transition into some post-race footages. These are from past seasons with SSR. This is round 2, guys. We're in Portugal. Louie's going to be joining me in just a moment, but we're going to slide into some action here of former races. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're sitting in the cockpit with Division here. This is a former race. Little emu incident, emu moment. We're going to roll the footage so you guys can see it. You're going to see a little silliness coming out of the pit exit. Emu coming out on the cold tires gets a little excited. Uh-oh. Emu a little heavy on the pedal there. Gets a little topsy-turvy. All right. We'll move on to video number 2. This is going to be a little Japan action. We got a couple of people getting a little squirrely in Japan. It was a big one. Division finds the wall, loses a tire, so that was a rough one for him. You hate to see it. Division getting a little squirrely there. All right, this one comes in. I believe this is a little action in Australia. A little emu commentary. Oh, no. You see the little slippity slide. Ultra Titan having a good laugh there. We do a little slidey slide by. And then here we got one last clip here while everybody's finishing up.
Say, I've just got another great gift for the Discord server. He's in the pits though, the Haas driver, and now GB is going to a little bit fight. Oh, and Zampa has come out of nowhere as we were on board with GB. Sends it up the inside of the Alpha Tauri, and then we're just going to wait. And someone's gone off in the background. Craig Conley.
You see in the background, Conley's just scooting off in the real
moment where we've caught a brilliant visual on.
All right, so those are a few moments of flashback, previous seasons of SSR, some shenanigans, couple of crashes. It's been a quirky few seasons, but we got quali underway. We're gonna jump over now. Got Arrow making him a lap around. He's on the tail end of his out lap here.
Hello everybody. Good to be here again another week. We're ready to rock and roll with Portugal. It's going to be a nutty one. Hopefully some good racing. Clean as hell last week. Let's try and keep it the same, please.
Yeah, hat tip to the racers. Race 1 went off without a bang. Not a single incident. So hat tip to all the guys last weekend for doing such a good job keeping it squeaky clean.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got Zampa in the chat saying no sound.
They should have sound now.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. My technician girlfriend is telling us she can hear. So I think we're good now.
Sorry guys, I know y'all missed some of the in-game audio there because Loogie was getting situated. He was on a tight turnaround from his previous engagement, so I had the in-game audio muted. Should be all live now. Everybody should hear it in all the craziness.
Yeah, I think we should be good now, yeah? Good to go. Alright, sweet. We're green light, man.
Alright, we are with Arrow right now in the Ferrari. He was the first car out of the garage.
I love this track, man. I love it. It's so good to race on. I mean, I'm not good at it by any means, but if you've got some people around you that are the same pace, you're guaranteed to have some awesome racing because there's so many lines on this track, man, that you can pick and choose where you go, where you put the car, and it's all about the exit and stuff like that. That's awesome. I love it. Great track to race on.
Absolutely. It's always pretty exciting. We got Arrows first time, 18.3. Maximum of the 18.39. Very close to those two. Division 18.5. But Ollie comes in with a 17.9. He's going to take the provisional pole for the time being. Still a lot of quali left to go.
Ooh.
All right, Brother Dub in the chat. Brother Dub in chat says commentary and track sounds great. Awesome, Brother Dub. Glad to see you back on the track, man. You guys were lucky enough to go check out the replay of last week's race on the YouTube. You'll see the YouTube picked quite a picture to tile out the previews. Brother Dub and myself. Got somebody off the track.
Off the Towdy round. Yeah, it was Division went round. I think he completed his lap. I think it was on like the slowdown kind of thing. I don't think he was pushing again.
Oh, Zed takes a spin around and the end of sector 2 there. Coming down the hill. He just crested the hill and got a little round.
Yeah, so our man Zed in the Haas, he was struggling last week as well to maintain traction, but managed to come through and finish the race.
Yeah, he stuck it out. Got some solid points too.
It's important for people, man. You know, like especially with points down to 16th. You know, stick in there. Even if you feel like you're not doing a great job, you'll still be getting some points, man. And there's always next race to improve and come back stronger.
Absolutely. Every point counts when it comes to the end of the season. We saw that in real F1 this last season. Checo almost squeezing it out there. Couldn't quite get enough.
Yep. A lot of familiar faces here today, man.
Yeah, a lot of veterans.
A lot of old school OTL guys and SSR veterans, and it's the best of the best we got here, man.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be some awesome racing.
The last season's winner, Boss Cookie, in the race today. He was unable to make the first race. He's in today, but Top Gun, as we knew, Hungry Throne last season has changed his name to Top Gun. He's unable to make it. Said work is conflicting with him, so he's probably not going to make too many of the races this season, which we hate to see because him and Boss Cookie had quite the battle last season. And as you see there, we just see Stan run a 17.595. That's now the time to beat. Heck of a lap there by the AlphaTauri driver.
Yeah, that's a hell of a lap. 17.595. We'll see what some other guys are going to pull out from there. I've got my eye on Budweiser after his performance in the last race. I'm basing only what I've seen this season on my predictions, and my early prediction is that Budweiser will do well. I don't think that's a shock to anyone.
No, he's been pretty consistent in past seasons.
Yeah. Has he ever been a champ? Has he ever had the championship?
I do not believe he has, no. We're hearing from the FIA here saying Maxim has replaced Top Gun at the Merc, so that's going to be a permanent change. So Maxim's in the Merc because Top Gun can't be available due to work engagement. So you hate to see it.
Points. He's on for full points there as well, though, so that's good.
All right, JD comes in with a 19 flat. That's not going to be good enough. That's only 11th. Elliott's in behind him in the Merc, coming around the big final sweeping turn. One thing I love about this track, it's a lot of elevation changes. Ups and downs, blind corners. It really keeps you anticipating what's around the next bend. And we've seen a couple of crashes here where you just can't see them. You come around the corner full tilt, and there's somebody in the way. You just got to trust that you can make it through clean. Ultra
the elevation change also in these cars is it leads for some pretty snappy moments, man. You know, anyone can get caught out.
Ultra tight. Now, Top Gun has got work engagements, real life work engagements that are conflicting with his racing schedule. We told him he should quit his job and just come race, but fortunately his finances aren't set up for that. And we're also hearing that the rumor in the paddock is that Zed will join the Williams team, so maybe a driver transfer early in the season here.
Oh, it could be that going on as well.
Oh, we see Elliott losing the rear end as he comes up the hill. He's off the track to the right, mid-sector 2. Hate to see it.
Yeah, he done a doo-doo.
We got Stinner on a lap right now for Williams. He's subbing in today.
Yeah. And then we've got my man Ultra Tits. I'm always wanting Ultra Tits to do well. Last week, I talked about him and then he crashed. So this week, I'm not gonna say a fucking word about him. I'm not gonna say a thing. All I'm gonna say is that I hope he does well. And that's it.
May the Formula One gods smile on him. Boss Cookie with a zinger, 17-1-4-2. That's a fast one, boys. That's going to be tough to beat. Absolute rocket of a lap. Boss Cookie's back in true form for the new season.
So he's a whole 4/10 quicker than everyone else so far. That's a big gap to have first to second. So I don't know if these guys have got another 4/10 in them, but we'll see.
Dynamic duo of McLaren is Dubsy and Craig Conley. That is a powerhouse team. Dubsy does his first lap with a 1:23.6. Not sure if he's just getting a feel for it or stretching his legs. Conley is on a lap right now in Sector 3. We're going to go on board with him, see what he can throw down. Looks like he had a moment. 1:54 is his current time in Sector 3. May have to go around for another hit here. Let's take a look. GB's in the pits. Stinner back in the pits. Looks like GB has come out of the pits now, so he's back out of the pits. He's going out on a fresh set. Stinner in the pits. Looks like rethinking the strategy a little bit. Emu's on a lap in Sector 2. He's coming down the hill into the sharp left-hander. Ez in the chat says UT for the win. Brother Ezzy, welcome, good sir.
Ezzy.
And I know Loogie had mentioned Ultra Titan. He, even having the rocky moment there in the race, he still battled back for some solid points. I mean, he finished pretty well up there. I'd love to see it. UT's our Sebastian Vettel of SSR, loved by everyone. Heck of a racer. He's always willing to help anybody in need. He is the kindred spirit of SSR. All right, Emu's coming across for a time. Oh, he's always starting his lap. Okay, I'm sorry. 1:18.5. Well, it said he was on an out lap, but it gave him a time, so I'm a little confused.
I
don't believe that was accurate. Yeah, he did do his hot lap, so he slowed in around the first corner. So
Okay,
Emu P10, 18.5. See, Maxim's out there with the 18.3 just ahead of him. He's in Sector 1, fixing to transition in Sector 2 in the Mercedes. He's going to be the replacement for Top Gun. More than qualified to fill the shoes. I mean, he's pretty quick.
Yeah, I think we got Halo coming around on a fast one right now. I think he's trying to put in a faster time. Definitely using ERS. Coming up last turn right now, so we'll see what he does.
2 tenths down on his previous time. 18.8. That's going to put him at 15th. He was 5 tenths down on his previous time, so that's good. He's moving up, but not quite where he wants to be. He's got to get some time shaved off of there. Got haters back there invalid. Maxim's still on a lap here. He's got one together. 105 as he comes into the last part of Sector 3. Really got to keep the momentum down. You see, ooh, the car tries to slide on the front end. Has to correct. That's going to cost him a few seconds, but he's going to be real close to the time. 18.1, 2 tenths down his previous time. That's going to bump Maxim up to P7. Right in between Arrow in the Ferrari and Mallard in the Aston Martin. 5.5 minutes to go. Almost there.
Yeah, so quality is a bit of a blast here, man. It's like, just get your fastest lap in as quick as you can, innit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got some technical feedback from Ultra Titan. Says the speed trap shows that there's a wide range in downforce versus drag levels, almost 10 miles per hour between the fastest driver and slowest driver in the speed trap.
Okay, so that's interesting. So some people are going for the high downforce setup. They're wanting more turn in, they're wanting more grip. whereas some people are looking for speed. They're going for lower downforce.
So
I
we're gonna.
think that's respective of the times, to be honest, because
Yeah,
there's a few guys that are in a place right now that I'm like wondering why they're there. They should be a bit further up, but I'm thinking, oh, Maxim's around. So I'm thinking like maybe in the race those guys will be a bit quicker, or a bit more stable, less likely to crash. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That is interesting. This is up.
Zampa redeemed a chug. We're doing chugs early today.
All
right.
Chug.
Sandwich Appreciation Society. All right, Stinder, this is show to be the lower drag data shown in the speed trap. Okay. Let's get this thing poured up and let it not be icy, because that hurts the teeth. Just a second and we'll get that beer chug done for Zampa. All right, let's take a look. Who we got out there? So JD's invalid again. We've got JG on an out lap. We got anyone on a flyer? Looks like Budweiser's on a flyer. All right, let that settle for a second. We're gonna see those low downforce cars are gonna do really well out of the exit of Sector 3 down that big long straight. But you're gonna see those higher downforce cars start to benefit in sectors 2 and 3 as they start getting into the curves up and down the hills.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it's like it's gonna go one way or the other. I mean, those guys are gonna be more stable as well. So
it's real easy to lose the rear end in some of these corners if you're not careful too. Some of these rumbles are a little treacherous.
ADM haters deciding to take the inner oval for now. A little bit of a slip there from
Arrow
drifting.
Goes purple sector 2. He's coming around the front straight now, looking rapid. Oh, 18 flat, P7. That's a good run for Arrow. He's got some good pace here. No, he struggled real bad early in the game because of the sound glitch. Dubsy's invalid. Here's Arrow's teammate. JG's on a flyer now. He's sitting at 18.689. Got him in P14. He's looking to get up there closer to his teammate as we go on board. He's got traffic ahead. Traffic staying wide. See JG take the inside line there. Nice clean sector 2. He's purple sector 2. 104 as he comes out of there.
Charisma about to cross the line. He's going on a fast one now, I think.
JG looking pretty slow here. He lost some time in sector 3. Oh no, 117.8. He bumps him all the way up to 7th ahead of Arrow. He's looking like he was down a little bit there. He made a lot of time up in sector 3. Big lap for the Ferraris. 7.8 right now.
So that could be that different downforce setup that UT was talking about, man. You know, makes all the difference.
Hey, he gained a lot of ground. We've got... So we're taking the midfield runoff circuit there to get back to the pits.
Otto has retired. He's happy.
He's in the pits. We got Emu coming around for Williams. He's looking for another time. 18.5 right now. I'm going board here. You can just see the elevation changes. A lot of blind exits, a lot of blind corners coming uphill and then downhill. And you're at the crest of that hill. You really can't see what's down ahead of you. An example there, you see as he comes over the rise. Can't really see what's there. He's going to hug this inside wall, try to shorten the track as much as he can. He improves his time by 1/10, but it will not improve his position. He's 13th right now. He's still got enough time for one more lap. Elliott is invalid. Sid Man's still struggling today. Boss Cookie is in the pits, 1:17.1. That's going to be his time. Budweiser's on a flyer as well.
Yeah, Budweiser's on a quick one right now.
Oh, much love for the shout out. Appreciate it, guys. After the season's over, we're gonna get some action going back on my Twitch channel. We got some upgraded graphics card and things like that, so we're gonna start streaming some more games. Got some Arma action. Me and the boys have been deviling into Vietnam, so we're doing some Vietnam action there on Arma. We got Ground Branch up and running. Couple of different things, man. I'm gonna have a couple of different games. Try to get a little schedule going. Get back at it. You guys got some fun viewing pleasures. All right, looks like everybody's piling in here.
Bob's in the pits. So.
Stan goes P2 on his lap. Final lap. He squeezes in. Stinner goes P2 as well.
P2. Yeah.
Budweiser dropped down to the 4 slots, so he's going to be starting on the second row. What a lap.
That's about it now. Just Zed, but he's done. All right.
All right, well, that's going to be it.
That is how it's going to be.
GB said he improved. P12, let's go. Gained 0.8. That's fantastic. All right, well, while we're waiting on that, let's pop the old camera on here. Let's do this beer chug, boys. Dun, 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 dun. Cheers to Safe Space Racing.
Yes. Take it to the head.
Good stuff, good stuff.
All right. You don't love the chugs one.
All right, so that was it for quality. Pretty good quality. Everybody flying pretty fast. I mean, we got some great times here. Boss Cookie 17.142, and Sinner sneaks in behind him. 167. Very quick. 3 guys up there. Stan, Sinner, and Boss Cookie just very close together. Flying.
Yeah.
Most of the grid in the 17s. The other half of it is in the 18s. So, I mean, everybody's still very, very close together. I don't think we had any major...
Top 3, though. Top 3 within a 10th, man. That's crazy shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous fast. Ridiculous close together. So, it's going to be awesome. Hope you guys are excited. We got 12 viewers right now at the end of quali. Thanks everybody for tuning in, giving us a little bit of your Sunday. Hope you like it, man. Hope it's gonna be fun. It should be a good race. Portimao is a fantastic track.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait for the race, man. It's gonna be a good one. I feel it in my bones.
We're gonna have some good battles here. Some good.
All right, gents. So if you're watching the stream, we're gonna be readying up on Ultra Titan today, but we'll give it a little minute. And
get your setup on, guys. Craig Conley with some bits. Let's go. Hundo bits from Craig Conley. Much love. Much love. All right, UT in the chat says just give him a heads up when he's ready to send it. So get your fuel set, your tires, your strategies, everything good to go, and then sit tight till you see the timer pop up at the top of your screen. We'll give Ultra Tight the old nod of approval for that. Conley, formerly known as the Dark Horse, got a sweet scar now as we've changed his nickname to Scarface. Scarface in there with 100 bits, man. Appreciate the support. Much love. Up to 15 viewers, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're about to go racing here right now. Everybody's getting their setups on. Don't miss it. We got a formation lap, and then we're going to go lights out in Portugal. It's going to be an amazing race today.
Ultra Titties, go tab.
All right, send it, UT. Key it up. Let's start readying up, guys.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
There it is. You see the timer at the top. 25 seconds. Get those strategies in, boys. Let's go racing. All right, while we're waiting on that, we'll take a look at the schedule here. So we're in Portugal this weekend. Next weekend, we're in Hungary, which is my personal favorite track. It's going to be awesome. That one's usually pretty spicy. There's a lot of contact, a lot of close, hard racing there. The next weekend after that, the 29th, that'll be the last race in January. We're going to be at in France. So that one's always a big fast track, a lot of big overtakes there, a bunch of DRS trains. following the last Sunday in January, we're going to take a break week. And then we got all the bread and butter tracks. Belgium, Austria, or Canada, depending on how that pans out. There's going to be a driver poll to decide where we race. So it's going to be Spa, and then either Austria or Canada, and then followed by Netherlands, and then Bahrain. And the Bahrain is going to be a real life race that day too on those tracks. So they're going to be at Bahrain for that day too. So we're going to be racing the same track as the big boys.
Yep.
All right, let's get some info up real quick. Tires. Got the track map up. Keep the telemetry off. And all right, so we're going to have
a lot of mediums.
A lot of mediums and hards. Mediums and hards. It's about an even split. A couple more mediums and hards, but. Oh, and
I thought I was going to see more hards.
Zampa in there with the driver voted tracks will also be sprint format. So I forgot to add that as well. So we should see sprints at either Austria, Canada, and then Spain, Mexico, and then either Imola or Abu Dhabi. That's how we're going to close it out, is Imola, Abu Dhabi. So the driver's going to vote to pick the track, and that's how we're going to do it. So
yep.
Should be interesting. I'll keep you guys up to date on how those polls turn out ahead of time. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. We're just mixing it up a little bit, adding some spice to the season, a couple of sprints. And like I said, with the driver vote, that's going to be a little different. That's something new. Trying to keep it interesting.
All right, Boss Cookie's lighted up now.
Boss Cookie way early to the line. Most of the pack is way back. Them tires is going to be cold. Big shout out to Craig Conley.
I think actually saves your tire temp is when you get into your slot, so you'll be all right.
Okay, new feature. I like it.
Yeah.
If you guys got a second, go click on that link there in the chat. Go give Craig Conley a follow. Show him some love on his Twitch, man. He's been a long time racer here, almost from the very start, if not the very start. And
he's an OG, bro.
He's an OG, and he's a great dude. So swing by him. Oh, somebody overshot the box.
Issue on his grid slot. Yeah.
Yep, somebody overshot the box. That's not going to be good.
All right, here we go.
All right, here's the lights. We're 5 lights, and we are away. Lights out in Portugal.
Not yet. Lights have malfunctioned.
Lights are out for us.
There we go.
There we go. Everybody's getting away now. Boss Cookie with a fantastic start. Stan dives in behind. Stenner in there for the 3rd slot. Somebody's off wide. Looks like JG back there. Oh, somebody's way gone.
Somebody has
that was
already
UT. Oh man,
Zed
UT's
in the
gone.
back of someone there, and he's got himself some wing damage. Ultra's gone. Ollie's gone. Dubsy is just hanging out in there at the back. He decided to pull back a little at the start.
Dubsy's taking the AJ strategy, man. He's doing the back to front. He's trying to play it safe. He knows there's going to be a lot of traffic. Oh no, and Zed's around again. Oh, he made a little contact there with Halo, the car on the outside there. There's a little bump.
There's a little bump again between Craig Colley and Elliott there. Or was it GB and Elliott, I think it
looks
was?
like GB and Elliott. I think Elliott might have got a little wide. GB's through into P11.
Yeah, nothing too bad.
Mallard's closing in on the back of JG here. Everybody's pushing really hard in the first little stint.
Yeah, so I'm managing to stay with Boss Cookie at the moment. Managing to keep right on his ass and stay within DRS range. So let's see if he can carry on to do that for the next couple of laps. Till DRS gets activated.
All right, we jump back to the back here. We got Craig Connolly all over the back of Elliott. Should get through here. Depends on how much battery he wants to use. He's in the slipstream, sees him dive out to the right of Elliott, and he's going to get through here. He might get plenty of time. He's through. You can see him there ahead. McLaren up 1 spot. Connolly into 12th.
Yep, he's up. He's
that
in there.
links the Mercs back together in 13 and 14th. We jump back up to the front and take a look here. Stinner almost out of DRS range before we even get there. There he goes. He slipped over the 1 second mark.
After having a look back through the field, it seems all the guys got away without wing damage apart from Zed. Zed definitely lost a piece of wing on the back of someone's car there in the melee.
Big slide, big slide. Division's around completely. Stinner had a big whip and able to hang on to it, but Division just full sent it, lost it.
Yep.
Stinner got a little squirrely there, but he was able to hang on to it. And I think when Division came over the hill there, all he saw was that car sideways and maybe panicked a little. Division's all the way back to 18th now. That was a big slide for him. Unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
He's going to need a safety car there.
So looking down there, the guys like Ultra and Ollie, they're going to be looking to make moves now. Get back through the field. They've managed to get away unscathed, and they're still in the back of the field, so all is not lost.
Boss Cookie got a pretty commanding lead right now. 7/10.
Stan's still with him.
Stan's staying with him
now, so he's going to get DRS after this next turn, I believe. There's a DRS. Yep, DRS zone just coming up here, so...
Oh, somebody's around. That's one of the Mercedes. Elliott is around on the hards, and he is...
Dubsy, 5-second penalty, severe collision with Elliott.
Oh, yeah, Elliott's dead. That's a DNF. I think Dubsy hit him. Elliott went around, and there was nothing Dubsy could do there. That means Dubsy will likely have... Oh, he's missing the whole front fairing. That's what I was talking about earlier, man. That blind corner, you come over the corner, you can't see if somebody's around. There's just no time to react. So Dubsy's missing the whole front cowling. Wings gone and everything. Oh, we got to follow. We got to follow. Shadow Apples Live. Quam, thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying it. Welcome to the stream. Oh, and it says that your message was deleted by the moderator. Are you a naughty boy? No naughty,
possibly.
No naughty boy speeches in the stream. Behave. Boss Cookie steadily taking time out of his lap times. We got a little action back here in the back. Looks like Charisma just got through JDM. JDM's going to try to come back at him in the first corner here. Not enough time. He's got a lift. Oh, Charisma real wide there. Looking over the back of Charisma now on the Williams. You can see that line of cars behind him with the teeth out trying to get by him. Stinner's closed in on the Ferraris. The Ferraris got Stinner sandwich. Arrow the lead Ferrari. JG the rear Ferrari. Stinner in the middle trying to find a way through.
Yep. Well, at this point, Stinner just managing to hang on in. Sorry, that's there. Stan just managing to hang on in there. Boss Cookie just pulled it back out with DRS range, so the battle between second and third might be widening at this time.
Boss Cookie's steadily pulling away here. Hard tires seem to be working okay for him. They're only going to get better as time goes.
The hard tires are the way forward in this game, man. Especially if you were using them from the start. I mean,
and they last forever.
Yeah, as long as they're warm enough, man, they work.
Boss Cookie drops the time again.
Oh, we got someone around there. I think up was it Division? We had a yellow flag, Sector 3. I think Division was around, he's slow.
They're all over the back of the Ferrari.
Up on the back of Ultra. It's close, not close enough, but there's another DRS zone coming up here. Going to be making a move possibly in the next few corners.
Oh, Stinner with a big whip. He's off the track. Manages to hang on to it.
Division is out. Oh, he's in the pits.
Retired the car in the pits. Division's had enough today. Oh, here comes Mallard on the back of JG. He's right beside him. He's on the inside line, trying to make a run there. Unable to get it done. Stinner holding up JG a little bit here, and it's allowing these cars behind to attack. We can see Mallard went for a move, unable to make it stick.
Yeah, all these guys real close, man. There's a pretty big DRS train going all the way from like 6th all the way down pretty much to 12th, 13th.
Charisma's now closing on the back of Mallard as well. These two looking to capitalize. JG's full defensive, trying to protect his teammate Arrow up there as he tries to get down the road. Rolling roadblock is JG right now. He's trying to keep these guys back, give his guy up there some time to pull away. You can see he's got away from Stinner a second and a half now, so Arrow's moved down the line a little bit. He's pulling away from Stinner. JG's on the back of him. He's going to take a peek. Not enough time down the straight as we go back on board.
Well, JG knows at this point he's in this train. If he doesn't get past Stinner, then he's vulnerable. So Stinner is the most vulnerable in this convoy at this time.
His
But
teammates,
the longer those guys sit behind him, the worse the tires are going to be.
absolutely. And his teammates a little far down the road for him to get by. He gets by, he's going to be out in the open like Stinner here. Without DRS, he's going to just get picked off from the cars behind. So I think he's playing the smart move here and letting Stinner pull him around. Charisma's right on the back of Mallard as we go on board.
Yeah.
Tapped him on the shoulder and said, I'm going to need you to move along. You're slow in that corner.
Yeah, Charisma's looking good, man. He's wanting to make moves.
He's
on those
being
medium tires.
being patient, though. He's being smart. He's not using those tires up. He's staying in behind. He's letting the Aston Martin push him. Let's go, let's go.
Well, in my opinion, this is the time to be using your tires because those mediums only last so long. You're going to be switching onto the hards whenever you need it. So use up the mediums. We're basically like use them like softs, you know. Like, get as much good lap time as you can out of them until they're done and throw them away. But
Looks
not
like
easy when you're in the
Charisma's
DRS train, man.
looks like Charisma's maybe gone for the higher downforce setup because you can see him close the gap on the corners, but as they went down the straight, Mallard just pulled away from him with the power in that Aston Martin.
Yeah. So the DRS train has now formed all the way down to 14th.
And there goes with a penalty. First penalty of the day, Zed. 2 seconds, track limits. All right, so the battle's in the midfield here. We're watching Charisma duking it out with Mallard. He's got a few cars, JD, GB, Craig, all in behind him. Dub Z took a big hit there when he got into Elliott. Elliott looked like he lost the car, and Dub Z just came over the rise and couldn't see him and react in time. So Dub Z falls way back.
Mallard is now vulnerable. He's just had a big slip coming out of that corner. Charisma's right on the back of him. He's lost DRS. But Mallard's at the front of the train at the moment. He's going to be very vulnerable to Charisma right now.
Yeah, we're looking over the back wing of that Aston Martin. You can just see all the cars waiting for an opportunity. They're waiting for that slip. Charisma's got
Mallard's got a pretty good exit though.
Charisma got a good run as well. Here comes the battery. Charisma's going to get by.
There you go.
Last minute jump to the side. JD's going to try to get him as
He's
well.
coming too. Yeah.
They're there. Oh, we're looking over the rear wing of Charisma.
He gets it done.
Double
Haters
overtake
and-
there.
Yeah. Haters and Charisma both getting the move done. Mallard not really fighting it too much, to be honest. I mean, you kind of knew it was happening.
Yeah, I think it's going to be better for him anyways. He's back in the DRS this way.
Yeah. You can just use those guys now to pull him around. Oh, McLaren going deep in the background there. Craig Conley off the track.
Conley off the track. He's going to lose 2 positions there. Ultra Titan scooting up, as is Maxim as well. I think GB got by him as well. Maybe 2 or 3 spots. It was hard to tell there. He's coming back to it.
Yeah, so now Charisma's going to start stretching his legs. He's trying to catch up with JG. He's got 2-second gap now after the battle that he had there with Mallard. So, is it raining?
I'm seeing sprinkles.
Dude,
I thought I
it's
saw
raining.
sprinkles.
It's
Yep,
raining,
yeah, it's
man.
raining. I'm
We have
seeing
rain,
drips,
guys, despite
drips
a
and
weather
drops.
report of dry, so no one was prepared for this. The racers had no idea that was coming.
Wow,
Really?
this is a turn of events. We heard the dry from the weather forecast, and now I'm seeing water drops.
That's brutal. It's definitely raining. 100% it is raining. So we got rain falling in Portugal, guys. and
Conley makes a
It's gonna get spicy.
big move there against the Aston Martin of Ollie. They're back and forth. Ollie's through. You can see the car starting to slip. There is a steady drop of rain now. You can see him coming down.
So now those medium tires are looking pretty good. I mean, apart from Boss Cookie being able to pull away on those hards, if it rains more like this, your best bet is to pit onto inters anytime soon, in which case the mediums would have been faster the whole way. So that's
Wow.
changing up some strategies.
While Luigi was talking tire compounds, we see Maxim get through GB. So we've got the Alfa Romeos linked up. GB, the lead car there in 11th. Ultra Titan right behind him in 12th. They're both linked together. We're going to see maybe they work together. The rain is coming down. Looks like grip is not really a problem just yet. It just looks like little droplets. I don't think it's really affecting anything. There's no puddling, no anything like that on the track. But this is definitely going to play into everyone's strategy. Oh, Zed's retired. He is dead. He is dead in Sector 2. That's going to be a safety car. Everybody's diving in. Look at these guys here in the backfield. GB and Ultra Titan double stack. It's not going to matter, though.
Maxim was the first one to benefit from that. He was in the perfect position there.
So Ultra Titan's going to get double stacked here. He's going to have to sit and wait, but it's okay. It's a safety car. This isn't going to hurt him that bad. I think it's a VSC, though. I don't see the actual safety car coming out, so this is VSC. Ultra Titan's going to get held up a little bit. Ultra Titan's car did not pit? No, it did pit. It pitted them at the same time.
What?
Wow, I've never seen that before. It pitted both Alfa Romeos at the exact same time as soon as GB's car...
That'll be the unsafe pit release feature.
Oh, man. That was nuts.
Well, they got away with that one.
Let's see. We got a replay, I think, coming in from the booth here. Let's take a look. Zampa got a clip of that for us. We're going to go back and take a look at that. All right, give me just a second. I'm going to get it keyed up for you guys. All right, so while we're waiting on that, we're going to take a look at what just transpired. Let me get us transitioned over. Oh, Zed's retired. He is dead. He is dead in Sector 2. That's going to be a safety car. Everybody's diving in. Look at these guys here in the backfield.
Those guys on those inters are going to be delighted to live.
Double stack. It's not going to matter.
The guys at the front are now pitting, so in they come. He was in the perfect position. Denner gets a 5-second speeding in the pit lane.
All right, you're watching along here. You're going to see this crazy double stack. So the Alfa Romeo's double stack and then come back out. It was nuts.
That's not the Ferrari. The Ferraris just got double stacked, but the Ferrari had to stop there. So it's not that feature. It's nothing.
Very, very interesting. So it had to be a glitch because they both hit the pit lane at the same time. GB in the chat says, godly performance by the Alfa Romeo pit crew today. Next level stuff, man. Watched it in the flesh. That was unreal. They both double stack. UT at the back. As soon as GB's car rolled out of the box, Ultra Titans teleported back to the pit lane exit. They were both rolling out. So big hat tip to the guys at Alfa Romeo today. They've really been working those pit stops, and it's paying off today.
AJ, FYI, bro, it sounds like you're esophagusing the mic.
I'm esophagusing the mic? Oh, okay. Well, let me back, bro. Why did it go so loud?
I don't know. It sounded like you were close to it or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, there we go. I tuned it down a little bit.
There we go. Here we go. It's better. But yeah, no. I just noticed JG is still on hards. No idea why. But I mean, if it stops raining before this safety car ends, then everyone's gonna be like, "This guy's a genius."
Yeah, this will be pandemonium. Dubsy's just gonna do it. He said, "Hell with it. I'm going live."
The rain is calming down, man.
Yeah,
the rain is calming down right now.
To puddle.
We've still got a couple of guys to join the field yet, so we're not aware of any restarts happening this lap. JG might be in with a shot here of having the godliest strategy we've ever seen.
Maybe selected the wrong tire, or looks like it's sprinkling though. It doesn't look like it's coming down hard. Maybe it was just a quick shower that's gonna stop. That would be unreal.
I mean, it hasn't stopped yet, but like, this is what I'm saying. If it has stopped and this is a big brain move, then it's ballsy, man.
Oh, Zampa in there for another chug. Zampa's killing me over here. Alright, let me get it poured up here. Don't forget, guys, 1,000-bit donation will get you a beer chug as well. Don't be stingy. One whole dollar, you can do it. The beers cost 10 times that. If you want the chugs to continue, you guys gotta contribute. Rabies.
You can get a chug for sandwiches, bro.
I know. I told Zampa.
I've got 5k in sandwiches, mate. You're crap.
Oh, Lord. Just remember, guys, I got to GoFundMe for the dialysis I'll need when I'm older. JG with a big whip trying to get the tires, the hot tires there, dude. I hope you guys saw that. He had a big drift coming around that last corner. Oh, man. I think it's clearing up. Like, the rain is still coming down, but he's sticking to this hard compound, dude. He's going. He's committing.
You've still got... Gabsy can join the field yet, so I don't know if the safety car is going to decide to go this lap or not.
Oh, man. Oh, man. He's pretty good ways back, and it may go. I'm not sure. It may give him one more lap to try. We're on lap 12 of 33. Hope everybody's enjoying the show so far. It's been a little spicy. We got some surprise rain, dude. It was dry, but now all of a sudden we got a little random shower. The sun's out, but the rain's coming down. You can see the wet line there. We're on board with JG sitting in P6.
By the way, you're welcome.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. All right.
Oh, it's on a cooldown. Bastard.
All right, Dubsy's closed up on the back here. We should get a restart pretty soon here. While we're doing here, let's transition for a beer chug.
Oh. We got penalties popping up there.
All right, cheers, everybody. Here we go.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Man. As they say in Scotland, Slanjava.
All right. Let's transition back over here. Just in time for the race restart. It should be coming in this lap. We're just waiting on the nod. Looks like a couple of penalties. That's going to be Arrow and Center. Oh, JG's around.
JG has... Yeah. Well, he may as well pit now, man.
Safety car in this lap. Oh, this is going to cause problems because it's going to have everyone let him by. Look at everyone slowing down. Ultra Titan 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That's going to be an issue for the slowdown there.
Man.
That's going to cause issues. That's JG right there. I don't think that penalty is going to stand for Ultra Titan. I think that's a game glitch there.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that one afterwards.
So much for 2 races with no report or no incidents. We had a good streak.
Those kind of reports. I don't mind reports that like, oh, JG's around again. Oh, I'm just reset to track, bro. Oh, is that allowed?
Not sure. We'll have to follow that
You
one
guys
up.
allow
It's a
that?
definite reset.
Is that if you're listening? Please confirm.
I do believe reset the track is not allowed. But we are ghosted, so it's a little different.
We're going. Yeah.
We're going. The Aston Martin of Ollie, right behind his teammate Mallard. Everybody a little wide there. Oh, big wiggle. Ultra Titan just sends it up the inside. What a move by Ultra Titan. Some cojones on that guy.
He says I'm having that. Yeah, he says I'm having that.
There. That was, oh man. Ollie got a little squirrely there too, and
he
Ultra
goes
Titan.
again.
Oh, he's going down the inside again.
Oh, he's locked up the front right.
Oh, he did it.
But
He did it.
Keeps it in. Keeps it
Oh,
in.
the
Nope,
Aston
Mallard
Martin's
took him.
through.
Yep.
Mallard's back
Mallard's
there.
had a bit more grip on the exit there.
Ultra Titan is a legend in the rain too, so he's loving this.
Yeah, this is super fun for Ultra, man.
That was
this is his
mental. That Ollie had a big wiggle there, and just Ultra Titan, just full fortitude, just keeps the hammer down the inside.
Yeah, so Boss Cookie has, for lack of a better term, buggered off down the road already.
Oh, Ollie goes real shallow in the corner there, makes contact with Ultra Titan. Craig Connolly trying to capitalize on that mistake as well.
Yep.
Big battle in the midfield here. JD's on the back of Emu as well. Charisma 0.3 of a second there. They're fighting it out as well. Couple of battles going on here.
Yeah, man, up and down the field. So the safety car just added to the action they had going here, man. We don't really have that little DRS train. spice it up a bit more, put some rain in there, and the safety car. Why not?
Ultra Titan going for it again down the inside. Not quite making it stick this go around. Ultra Titan says, I'm here. All in the mirrors of the Aston Martin and Mallard. Quite the battle we got going thanks to that safety car. Spicy, spicy racing here. All right, JD is caught full up to Charisma. Got it within a tenth. Has to back off as they exit the corner. A little wiggle from the Red Bull. Gets power back down. Bouncing in between cameras here, trying to catch all the action. JD is right there. Charisma definitely has the higher downforce. You can see the car just sticking. He's able to make the corners quite well.
So JG is just really struggling, man. I don't know why he's not pitted yet. He's really struggling there on those hard tires. He's going around every couple of turns. Man's committed, I'll give him that.
Maybe he's hoping for the switch when everybody has to pit, he can make the time up, but he's 34 seconds back off the last guy, which is Dub Z. He's way back.
He's had a good few spins and stuff as well, so.
3 seconds for stand there, multiple warnings, track violation.
If the Ducati's on like this, he's looking to get lapped in the next couple, I'd say.
Yeah, let's see if he goes in here. He's coming around now. Rain looks like it's slacked up a bit. Track's still pretty wet though.
Massive gap between Stan and Boskuki now, so Boskuki's showing his muscles in the wet. Because before Stan was kind of with him, you know. He's gone.
Zamp in the chat says Ferrari strategists doing their thing for JG. JG has retired the car in the pits. We are looking.
Yeah,
we are looking. Pit now. I am past the pit.
Confirm you want tires or no?
Oh, poor Ferrari.
You want tires? Okay.
Pit now. Pit now. I've already passed the pits. Oh, those poor guys. You had to feel for Leclerc last season, man. There's just some boneheaded moves. Poor guy.
Yeah, man, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes this season.
Here comes UT with a big move to the right of the Aston Martin. He's got it in there. He's well ahead. Dives into the corner ahead. He's got another position. UT up in the 10th. Everybody in the points today. Everybody in the points. 15 drivers still remain. 4 guys have either retired or DNF'd the cars, so... Been a little spicy.
The two Aston Martins getting pretty close.
You have to wonder
I'm sure those guys will be talking to each other.
Yeah, you got to wonder if the team's going to have a little meeting about that afterwards. They're very close to each other. They're getting a little aggressive. They're going to try to race each other, work together.
Oh, I know Ollie and Mallard are friends, so if anything, they'll have a strategy.
They're both pushing.
Mallard might be putting his way soon. They're just having fun either way. They are friends. I know they'll be talking to each other for sure.
All right, Luke. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not seeing any raindrops anymore. I think them dry conditions are coming back. Little breeze.
Yep, it seems to be going dry. We got Dubsy on the mediums right now, so
he made the switch early. Yeah, it looked like he made the switch early. The track's still a little wet. He's looking a little slippery, but it looks like it's drying up rapidly. So he's gonna try to close the gap. All these guys are gonna pit.
Front runners in. Apart from Boss Cookie's remaining out for the moment. He's locked up a little there.
Dubsy's sitting with a full charge on the battery too, so he's looking to capitalize here. He's fixing to put the hammer down. These guys are going to have to pit, get fresh tires. I don't think he's going to close as much as he'd like, but
Boss Cookie getting a few walk-ups here at the moment. I don't know if that's just a visual glitch for me or something, but it seems like he's maybe struggling on these tires now, so.
Yeah, I think he's going to come in here on the next go around. He's got a pretty good gap there, 10 seconds.
He's got to turn and burn for sure to get in this lap. Make sure that he retains his lead.
The temperatures look good though. He's not too high right now as we're looking at the MFDs. Tire temp is okay. I think he's maybe trying to stretch these just a little bit longer so that he can go to that final compound. All right, so Dub Z gets one in that challenge, so he's ahead of Halo, but he's got his teammate ahead. He's gonna try to get caught up here. You can see him just on the exit of the corner there. He's caught up to the pack, so Dub Z capitalizing huge on that that pit stop there. Really makes a good strategy call. McLaren coming in clutch for him today. Gonna bump back up to the front. All right, here comes the front runners. We got everybody in the pits. Boss Cookie, Arrow,
first gets that penalty.
Boss Cookie, Arrow, Maximum Charisma. Everybody's in the pits all the way down to Stan.
They also picking up a 5-second penalty. They're coming in.
Oh, that's brutal. That's gonna hurt. He's gotta hope for another pit stop somewhere in here. The safety car can get in.
Madison gets in just ahead, in and out just ahead of Charisma there.
All right, so Boss Cookie makes the change to medium. Should be able to get those most of the way. Stan closes within 6 seconds of him, so Boss Cookie capitalizing huge on the pit stop. He's well out ahead.
Thought GB nearly lost it. He's still going.
Charisma looks like he went a little wide there going into the fifth turn.
Yeah, it's because GB lost it. Went sideways. I think Charisma had to dip out.
Ooh, you see GB almost getting to the side of Maxim there. He took that turn a little shallow. Yellow flags, yellow flags. A little slow there in the hairpin. GB all the way up to 5th after the pit stops. Making some money moves. We can hang on to it. Ollie's battling it out with JD. JD is ahead. Half car. He's got it done. JD's up into P7. Ollie coming back at him though. Got a little battle going on here. You can see Craig Conley in the wings. Dub Z back there as well, making some money moves after being way back. Look at him go down the inside of the Ferrari. Make it stick. Oh, not quite. Almost gets into the back of him.
He's going for it again though. Side by side and he goes. He's in first.
Send it in there, brother Dub. Go get him.
He's got the DRS too.
Here he comes. Gonna dip out of the Ferrari. Oh, we got 2 battles going on here. Dub Z is going to go down the inside of the Ferrari of Arrow. Arrow's going to try for a switchback. Arrow's underneath. Comes out ahead. Oh, man, we got some good battle in here.
I thought we were watching the same battle because you said McLaren, but I was watching Craig Conley. We were watching Dub Z. They were both battling at the same time.
Both battling it out. It's a two-way battle here. Dub Z and Arrow just went back and forth 2 or 3 times. Oh, Dub Z almost makes contact with the Ferrari. Mallard down. Halo looks like he had a moment as well.
Yeah, I think they've all had a moment, those guys back there.
Dub Z from 34 seconds back has found his way all the way into the battle in P11. I told you these McLaren boys, they're seasons. They're both OGs here in SSR. They never give up. Arrows in the middle as well. This is like 5 or 6 just top contenders duking it out back and forth as Boss Cookie goes 119.9. Stan pulled a little time out of him though. Stan at 5.8. He was up around 6 seconds when the pit stops occurred, so Stan moving a little bit quicker. Boss Cookie making the later pit stop. He's got 1 lap advantage on tire compound. Charisma's closing in on GB. GB's trying to keep him at bay.
There's no haters who's on the hards. I don't know why everyone else is on mediums. I guess he's feeling the hards. Let's see if that pays off for him in later stages.
Should be able to take him all the way for sure. Emu being real patient behind GB. He's looking for a moment. I think he's waiting for GB to make a mistake. He's not trying to force anything in there. He's being real patient. You saw it had to go defensive there as GB had a slide a few laps back and just trying to play it safe. He's gonna wait for the DRS, get that nice straight line speed. Pretty comparable on battery. Won't go into the details, but they're pretty comparable on battery, so it should be a little battle here. GB having a good showing today. Glad to see it. And fair shout, Lukey, if you take a look at the leaderboard, Budweiser up into P3 now out of nowhere. Timed the pit stop perfect. Got in and out. Alpine liking his position today.
Yep.
Here comes Arrow, back at Conley. It's going to come back at him from the last one. You see the Ferrari go down the inside. He's using the battery.
Couple of moves being made there. I think Maxim got charisma as well.
Textbook overtake.
So charisma got GB. Really.
Charisma got GB. Just snuck through there. That was inevitable. GB was hanging out there with no DRS, so Emu capitalizing on the slipstream gets through. Charisma up into P5. GB drops to P6. Arrow's going to sneak by Conley into P8. Conley down to 9. A lot of position changes here in the midfield. WZ down to 14th. Maybe had a moment there. I thought he was a little higher than that. All right, got about 11 laps to go. 22 of 33. We're closing in on the final stint of this race. Boss Cookie steadily taking time out. He's put the hammer down. I gave him a jab a minute ago, said the stand was hanging with him at 5.8. He's now stretched it to 7.5 seconds. Boss Cookie dialed in after the pit stop now. He's running away with it.
You flying.
The sun's out. Track's very dry now. You can see everybody starting to drop times. Here comes Ollie on the back of GB.
He's having a little loop there.
Trying to hang on.
Yeah. He's having a little poke. See what he can see. Don't move
Stinner
yet.
grabs a penalty. 3 seconds for track under violations.
It's gonna hurt him.
And Ollie, to be fair, Ollie's got a penalty here too. So let's take a look at the penalty situation. So GB's still good. He's 3 seconds up, counting the penalty. So that's going to drop Ollie down around the 10th range, 10 or 11. Ultra tightened at 5 seconds right now. So he should be around the 10th spot if they finish right now. So GB, I wouldn't press too hard on blocking here. If he gets through, I'd let him through and just hang on.
Pretty much, that's all he needs to do at this point. Just win his own race and probably.
Budweiser's closing the gap here. He's in the DRS stand. He's pushing. He's trying to get caught up. He's got plenty of battery.
So at this time, with the penalties the way they are, oh, we got someone around.
Oh, that's Conley. Conley's had a moment.
Conley's around.
Oh, you hate to see it. Still in the points, though. Points are down to 16 here at SSR, so hang it in there. Let's get her done. Oh, Ollie's gotten through GB. GB down to 7th now. The Ferrari sandwiched between the Alfa Romeos. That's Arrow sitting in P8. GB's pushing a little hard here. He's trying to hang on. I think his tires are not doing what he wants them to. Seeing a little push out of the corners. He's getting a little loose on exit.
Well, Boss Cookie pissing on the field, man. He's hurting his dominance full on here.
Steadily pulling away. 7-1.
Man's got pace.
He's quick. He's consistent. He's consistent. I think that's the difference. You can have pace, but be inconsistent, still lose races. He's very consistent. We watched him last season. It was just lap after lap. It was just each lap was either on par with the last or better. There was no mistakes. He manages his tire temps well. He doesn't miss shifts. He's just very, very consistent, and I think that's what contributes to these big gaps that he pulls. He's the machine. Watching him race, he's just a machine. He's dialed in.
Yeah, man.
Budweiser.
Yeah, looking through the field, looking at the penalties. Right now, GB's looking to jump Ollie. We got Haters looking to jump over Ultra. And Mallard is looking to jump Benner as well, so. Right now as it stands, everyone who's behind the people with penalties are looking to overtake them if it stays this way.
All right, so we're seeing right now we're on board with Budweiser in the Alpine. He is reeling in Stan, but Stan's got a 3-second penalty here, so Budweiser doesn't need to overtake him. Boss Cookie's 7 seconds down the road, 7.5 seconds counting the gap to Stan, so he knows he's not going to catch him here. So all he's got to do is just sit in behind Stan and stay in the DRS, ride him along to the end here. So he's got a P2 in the bag. It's his race to win. He's just got to keep it together and not do anything silly. So Budweiser on for another podium finish. That'll be his second of the season so far. So he's in the points good.
Mm-hmm.
Maxim's worked
He's
his
always
way
up there, man.
fourth.
Oh, Bud. He's always up there.
Charisma
Even
has
back in
done
the
well
day.
for himself today as well too. 1.2 seconds behind Maxim in P5. Oh, Arrow looks to have lost a spot there. Ultra Titan sends it down the inside into turn 1. Ultra Titan says, "I'm here." All right, so GB looks to be struggling a little bit. He was having a little bit of an issue with the guys ahead, Charisma and Ollie. You're going to see maybe let's Ultra through here. Are they going to race it? Getting close to the end, 26 or 33 as we see.
A bit of beating banging going on there between the Auto and Ultra.
Oh man, was that little shove from behind? Or was that a little tire tab?
A little tire tap, I think.
A little tire tab. Didn't look malicious. Looked like maybe just didn't see him there. So
That was
Arrow,
more of a. I think that was more of a. I couldn't turn in anymore.
oh, okay.
Got speeded harder.
Taking in, they just kind of pulled them. The lines pulled them together. Okay. Well, Arrow back in between the Alfa Romeos. Ultra Titans dive into the first corner. Doesn't fruit a lasting success. Budweiser losing a little time to stand now. He's 7 tenths, 6 tenths back. He was up there within 3 tenths, so just being conservative. He's got a 3-second penalty that Stan does, so he doesn't have to get by him. Okay, here goes Ultra Titan again down the inside. Ultra Titan's got the line through there, man. He's got the downforce. He does it again, just dives underneath him into the first corner. Just such a great.
I got hit up the back there. There's what happened there.
Was that Stinner that gave Arrow a little nudge?
Yeah, so Stinner shoved Auto and shoved all further up.
Man, Stinner's he's almost through the Ferrari there.
There he goes.
And he's through now. Ultra Titan's going to have to contend with him.
No doubt.
Stinner with a big moment.
Stinner's lost it.
Oh, Stinner jumps the curb there, and he just loses the front. Arrow's right back through, which is unfortunate for Stinner. I don't think Stinner would have got through there without that nudge in the first sector there. So I think this is back where they were. This is great for Ultra Titan though. So Ultra Titan's got a 5 seconds, so he's pushing. UT's got 5, and then Hater's just duking it out with Stinner. Hater's down the inside. We're watching that battle now.
Yeah, so Haters just took him there.
Yeah,
Stinner's going to get him back here. Stinner's going to get the DRS now.
Haters is going to go defensive. We're watching this battle. You can see from the helicopter shot, they're coming down the long straight. Stinner dives to the right, but he's not enough room. JD keeps
the
it
DRS
bay.
too. He had the DRS from Auto.
Oh, that is
yellow.
Dub Z having a moment. Not a good day for McLaren.
Oh, Stinner's gone. Nope, no he's not. He managed to hold on to it, but yeah, big slide.
Mallard's through as well now with that big slide from Stinner. So Stinner pushing hard here at the end. Alfa Romeo in for a good finish right in the midfield. They got to hang on to it. Ultra Titan's got a 5 second. That's going to hurt them bad, but still good points for the team. Constructors looking awesome right now. So Arrow's back a second 8. Team orders maybe? GB? Let him through. Let Ultra get some distance here. I think you got to make that call. Let Ultra through, get clear of that 5 seconds. Try to move up that grid a little bit. Ultra doesn't get that 5 seconds. This is a fantastic finish for Alfa Romeo. GB having a hell of a race today.
Yeah, maybe would be if he went off his line and stuff, he might be compromised. There
Right,
he
here
goes.
comes JD. JD trying to run down
Ultra Tits is
Arrow.
through.
Right, Ultra Tits does it. All right, GB's got to get on the back of him. They got to push each other. JD coming in hot on the end of the straight there. He's on the back of Arrow. We're on board with the Red Bull driver now. He's trying to get a little piece of Arrow. These guys are fighting for position. No penalties here. Ollie's got a 3-second ahead of Ultra Titan. We've got a yellow flag. That's a Alpha Tari. Is that Stan? Well, that was Stan had a moment. Stan's falling off. Budweiser into a clean P2. Oh, wow, that's a tough break for Stan. He had a good race going, unfortunately, with the penalty.
Yeah.
Still well ahead, though. He's got a 5-second gap to Maxim, so he's still clear there for the P3. He's just got to hang on to it.
Got a 3-second penalty, so he's still got 2 seconds on him at the moment. JDM picks up another penalty there. Stenner's gone around. He's in the wall.
Stenner's dead.
He's out.
Stenner's dead. That is a big crash. Stenner, unfortunately, let's DNF the car. There's a big spin into the wall. No safety car. We're still racing. He's well clear of the pack, so we're at racing speed. We see the green flags are back out. We're going to continue to race. The Titan's got the head down. He is trying to pull a gap here. He's trying to get caught up to this car in front of him. That's Ollie. If he can get in the DRS, it's going to help him. He's got 3 laps to stretch a gap here. He's 5 seconds down. That's going to put him somewhere around 10th or 11th right now. He's got the teeth out, though. He's pushing hard. Trying to get his money out of this. Oh, somebody's around. That's Mallard. Mallard's gone around. Oh, you hate to see it. Hate to see it. He's had a pretty good race up to this point as well. Dozy closing in. Conley's still trying to get his legs. Ollie is 7/10 off Charisma. Charisma having a good race today. Nothing real spectacular. I mean, he's not done anything magical, but he's just been consistent and fluid. He's found his way up the grid. He's in the good points. P5 right now today, penalty free.
Is that Dubsy? Dubsy ride? I guess Dubsy.
All right, we're in the last 2 laps here. 31 of 33. We're closing in on the finish here. Boss Cookie just absolutely dominating today. Just consistency. He's just
Ollie's
been
coming.
super
Ollie's
smooth.
coming on Charisma. Not quite close enough, though. Gonna get DRS again for after his next turn. Close with space.
GB's lost out to Haters as well.
He's close enough.
Halo's up as well. GB losing 2 spots. All right, here he goes. He's going to try to go around the outside of Charisma. Switch back underneath.
Not quite enough.
Not quite enough momentum out of the exit.
Yep.
Mallard collects a 3-second penalty. So that got him and Dub Z fighting for position. Dub Z still a ways back, 20 seconds. We're on board with Ollie as he's trying to race Charisma, but Charisma's clear 3 seconds through that penalty, so Ollie's got to be careful here. He's not in contention for the spot. If he takes Charisma out, that could look real negative on him for the race report. So he's got to race him hard, but race him clean. Arrow
both these guys are running different races.
JD with a 3 seconds. So Arrow, JD, and Halo raced for position with 3 seconds apiece. Ultra Titan 5 seconds down. He's looking at maybe a P10 finish if he stays the same here. Here goes Ollie. Ollie running that lower downforce. You can see he is just shooting past. Oh no!
Oh!
Was there some help there, or was that? Oh, JD's in the pits, going for the softs. He's going to try to get the fast lap for his teammate. Couldn't tell if there was help there. He got a lot of that sausage curb.
Like he did. I was on board with him, so I couldn't see, but it seemed like he did get quite a lot of momentum from the back all of a sudden, so it's possible.
He looked like he got a lot of that sausage curb on the right, but maybe a hefty nudge. It was hard to tell.
Yeah.
I do know he got a lot of that sausage curb. That thing is brutal, so maybe it lifted him and spun the rear end around, but it looked like he might have got some help the way the car lunged to the left in the rear end.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. It looked like he got a little help from the rear, but I'm not sure. I can't be 100% sure. I was on board with him at the time, so I don't know. We'll see what happens if we get a report or not.
All right, UT up into 5th. It's going to have a good finish here. It's run a hell of a race today, UT. Maxim up there as well, P4. He's going to, looks like Stan's going to hang on to his spot. Here comes the last lap with the race leader. He is in sector 2. Just absolutely dominant. His teammate, JDM Haters, going for the fast lap. He hit the pit lane for the softs. It's like big gaps for everybody. This is how we should finish pending penalties. Budweiser on for another good finish. We got to take a look. Boss Cookie stretched it to a 9.7 second gap. Not a chance. He could round the last corner and walk it in. He still throws down a purple sector too. He's giving it everything. 10-second gap.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely running away with it. Loogie in there with a chug as well. We'll do a chug for the end of the race here. We'll get it. Let me get all the stuff. We'll do it before we call it a day.
Yep, I'll get the drivers in. You can do it before we do the driver interviews.
All right, Boss Cookie takes the win. Race 2. Absolutely dominates the field in Portugal. 10.7 seconds. 10.8 maybe? 10.8? No, 10.7.
10.7.
10.7. Budweiser with another podium finish. Here comes Stan across for AlphaTauri. Big points for them. Wrapping the engine out in 7th gear. Maxim subbing in today. He's going to be the permanent driver for Merck. His first race in, he's going to go P4 as the
That's
new
a good
driver.
finish.
Charisma goes P5. Ultra Titan hangs on to 6. And then
Not bad at
we're
all.
going to have to take a look because I believe that penalty is unjust. I think that was maybe a glitch with the game there.
Yeah,
So
we'll
if he
have a
can get
look
that
after
overturned,
that
I
one.
think maybe even he takes Charisma there. So Ultra Titan
Yeah,
on for a
we'll have a
P5
look.
finish. That's a great finish. Mallard coming across. JDM Haters trying to go over the fast. So he does it. JDM gets the point. 118.7. So JD gets that extra 2 points for his teammate, Boss Cookie. Dubsy sticking it out for the points. Finishes P14. That's good points. First race back from a long hiatus. So happens to happen. The displayed 5 second stays, but 5 seconds is removed for the JG incident. Yeah, I'm thinking so too, man. Ultra Titan, get that clip in for us, big dog. Get that in. We'd like to get it sorted out.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please get it sent in for us, man.
Outstanding race
it's sent
today,
in, we
man.
can do it.
Outstanding race. All right, let me get the race report here, and then we'll get a beer chug poured up. We'll do the beer chug before we do the interviews, or we can do it while we do the interviews. I'll pull the camera up. We can multitask. Very professionals.
We are indeed. All right, and we'll get the boys in. Here we go. We got Boss Cookie. P1. Not just about into the game by mistake. Bad. We got Budweiser. P2.
All right. So there's the race directory. Let's
Start.
get some time.
Who was driver of the day? Ultra Titties.
Ultra Titties.
Ultra Titties.
So
Ultra
Boss
Titties.
Cookie, Budweiser, Stan is the podium. JDM gets the fast lap, and UT is driver of the day.
All right, they all have invites to La Partie.
All right, well,
Hop on in, boys.
Get in. Yeah, poor Conley running 8th and had to spin. That was a tough break. All right, let's transition here. Here comes all our racers. We'll get this beer chug out of the way, and then I'll get the showroom up for everybody.
Mm-hmm. We got one more chug to do, guys. Bear with us if you're hopping in the party. AJ has to demolish his liver a little bit there.
Let's go.
I told you I'd see you next week.
Yeah, boy.
Ahead.
Yeah, boy.
Another one down, bro.
Ultra
Another
Titan,
one down.
man. That was a heck of a race, my man. I was excited. We were
I
rooting
was
for you, brother.
17th on the beginning lap. I was spun on my own.
All right, so we got
All right.
Boss Cookie and the Red Bull. Budweiser in the
Ricky's in.
Alpine, and then Stan in the AlphaTauri. Okay.
We're just waiting on Stan now.
Come on, you Dutchman. Get in here.
All right. I don't know if he's gonna join.
All right, well, I guess let's start with UT then.
Ooh,
Mr. Titties.
yes.
Get this
What a race,
AlphaTauri
man.
up on the screen here, man. What a race. Both drivers today for AlphaTauri had great races.
Yeah, GB
how did we even
sadly
start?
with the mistake.
All right, there we go. We got that AlphaTauri up. Let me get my ugly mug out of the screen here, and then we'll get it underway. Bam. All right, we're gonna transition into the showroom. Loogie, take it away.
Showroom!
Oh yeah, so we're starting with driver of the day today, man. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Ultra Titties coming at you from the UK. How was the race for you, man?
It was very
seemed-
eventful at the beginning.
I was gonna say eventful. We can barely hear you, bro. I don't know if that's just me, if that's
No,
everybody, but you're.
it was very eventful at the beginning. Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Ah, good. Yeah, I spun on my own by trying to get on the inside of can't remember who into turn 2, and I just lost it on on hard tires, and I was the one who was darted across the grass. So being 17th, I had to claw back a lot of pace. The switch to inters was perfect timing, because as soon as the safety car went out, I went straight into the pits behind GB, and somehow neither of us got held up. But the coming off the inters, I was a lap too late, so I fell back quite a bit. And I got a 5-second penalty for overtaking GB, who was off track at the time. So that will be removed. But the 5 seconds that I did get was from in the pit, so I finished exactly where I did on track. But on the mediums at the end, I had so much pace. I was able to just catch up to everyone in front and just storm ahead. Luckily, Charisma got damage from Ollie spinning, so that helped a bit, but not particularly with the penalty wise. It's definitely a fun race.
UT, I gotta say, that crazy line you had in turn 1 and 2 was just insane. You just made like 3, 4, 5 dives the last 4 or 5 laps, and they were just beautiful. I don't know how you were holding the line that close to the curb and not hitting it.
Simple. It's simple. I just say fuck it and go.
He sent it, bro. When you did it the first time, I lost my shit. I was like, oh my God, he made that stick. It was
I'm
nuts.
watching that back.
It was beautiful. Every time you did it, just absolute dive. The car just stuck to the ground. Just tremendous abilities, man. Hats off.
Thank you, man.
Definitely well-deserved driver of the day.
Oof.
Yeah, nicely done, my man. All right, moving on. We got P3 with Stan, but he is not here. So P2, Budweiser 420, my dude. Another podium finish for you. 2 for 2.
Welcome back to the podium.
P2. P2 gonna get that win soon. Turn 1 was crazy. You know how it goes. After that, put the head down, fucking drive the nuts off her. And, pressured Stan there for a while at the end. Luckily, he got a penalty. I kept trying to just stay on his ass, and he made a mistake. So I took the easy P2. We'll take it on to next week, round 3. I'm fucking coming for this driver's championship.
Let's
go.
Let's
All
go.
right, man, that's
Yeah.
Love the
attitude we like,
confidence.
bro.
Love the
We're gonna
confidence.
get
Yeah,
that
bro.
P1 here in a little bit.
Man, you got your work cut out for you. Race winner today, Boss Cookie, 10.7 seconds ahead. The man's a machine. He's the Terminator. That's his new nickname. I mean, he is just unreal with the consistency.
Too quick.
Yeah, thank you. That was a good race. I timed the pit stops, both of them perfectly. I gained like 4 seconds on P2, switching back to Drez. It was a good race. I'm glad I got back to SSR this week. Quali, I got pulled by the skin of my teeth. Very, very close. I messed up my final run. But hats off to Budweiser and Monkey for sticking in the digging in that window, pressuring me. Us three were on another level pace wise, but yeah, it was a good race. Very hard track. I was running really weird wings. Yeah, good race, good consistency, no penalties. I'll take it.
Congratulations, man. Great win. Well deserved. I'm kind of bummed out. I'm not going to lie. I'm bummed out that Hungry Throne's going to be away because y'all's battle last season was just epic.
Yeah, well, hey, I have Budweiser now.
Yeah,
I'm going for 2 in a row. I'm gonna push every week to get it, but yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to this battle, man. The race all the way around was really good. Portugal is a fun track. It's got a lot of ups and downs. I mean, we talked about the blind corners before the race, and we saw that kind of incident happen today because I mean, you just come over the hill, you're full tilt, you're racing. You know, you're not going to lift, and we saw a big collision there. A couple of people DNF. But all in all, it's just a solid race. And again, I know we'll probably get a couple of incidents today, judging by what we saw. But everyone still raced really clean. I didn't see anything malicious. There's no craziness. Thanks again for everybody being respectful of the braking boards and the pit marker. We appreciate that. Again, just fantastic showing, man. It's race 2. So next weekend we got. Let's see. That's gonna be Hungry. My favorite.
Oh, that's my favorite track too.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
High
track.
wings.
It's wonderful.
Very technical.
Very technical.
No,
Not a
it's
lot of
my
overtaking spots.
favorite.
Now that's my favorite track. That is by far my favorite track in the entire calendar.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
we'll see you next week there, Mr. Boss Cookie.
Love to see some overtake sector 2, sector 3 because those are real technical. But man, we're gonna have a good clean race. Hey, 2 great races to start off the season. Let me touch on a couple of people today. We got Craig Conley in there with some bits. 100 bits. Thank you, Conley. And then we had Shadow Apples in with a follow. And then he got Naughty Boy slapped by the moderator. So just remember, guys, we are a little laxed on the chat, but you got to keep it clean. Zampa in there getting me completely hammered this afternoon, and Loogie backdooring it with another beer chug. So appreciate it, guys. Right now we got Dub Z, the bit champion, 1,000 bits for the month right now. So Dub Z's holding the title. Craig Conley in there with 100. Don't be shy. Share your money with the stream.
Yeah, for sure.
But I hope you guys are enjoying it. We got regular races through the break week, which is going to be the first week of February. And then February 19th, which is the second weekend in February, we're second or third, we're going to do the first sprint / driver vote. So we talked on this a little bit in the stream. Austria, Canada. The drivers are going to vote on the track, and it's going to be sprint format. All right, so we got Hungary next weekend, and then the weekend following we got France, and then there's a break week, and then we come back to Spa, and that's just awesome. I can't wait to see Zampa race on Spa. He's the legend there. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Luke, you got anything you want to share with us before we take it out?
Nope, that's pretty much it. It's let's just everyone get clips in. If there is any. Super proud of the racing so far here, man. Like, top tier. Everyone is top tier. Couldn't wish for any better. Let's keep it at going into the next race. And yeah. Let's get it.
All right, guys, get your report. Yeah, you get your incidents in timely, get your clips in. If you got any questions on how to use the incident report system in the Discord, I think everybody's done it here. Everybody's pretty seasoned. But if you have any questions, post on the Season 7 chat or the paddock, ping one of the admins or let us know and we'll get you help. But get your report, your clips in timely so we can get the report back out to everybody, get the standings done. And we'll see you next weekend in Hungary. We're out.
Peace.
Yeah.